Hello, guys. I'm so excited today because we'll be talking about a topic that is very dear to my heart. Welcome to PM with Mo. I've titled this topic Start Today and Figure It Out Later. When we were kids, we sleep when we need to, play when we need to, run, climb, whatever, and we don't take permission from anyone. This has just been us acting out of curiosity and excitement. And at that point, life was just a yes or no situation where we either liked it or we did not like it. And we didn't really pay attention to what people were saying, what others thought about us, or their opinion about how we lived our lives. And at that point, looking back now, it felt like life was way easier and simpler. Let me start with this analogy. Imagine being faced with two roads, road A and road B, and you're asked to choose one. You don't know what's on the road, you don't know what to expect, but you just have to make a decision. Life is that way. You may have more than two roads, but then the all you need to do is to experience the road, either good or bad, and just walk in it to figure it out. So that's same with starting now and figure it out later. Imagine that the only thing standing between you and your goal is the opportunity to actually take that first step to start today and figure it out later. This has been a quote I've learned to take personal for the past couple of months. The past couple of months have been me trying to start different things, learn different things, and it has been me taking a giant leap of faith in myself and just believing in myself. As someone that works from home, you know how easy it can get to say no to the outside world, and then life begins to feel like you're living in a giant glass cube and the entire world is just passing by. It's easy to feel that way. And then I started trying new things, trying other things. One issue that is very common is trying to be perfect on your first try. We need to learn to be okay, to be comfortable with not being perfect in our first try. Our dreams may be very daunting and overwhelming, and we are tempted to look at the distance between where we are and where we want to be, and we feel more overwhelmed. But one thing you should note is that the first step is usually the most important. It may seem like it is the hardest or the most difficult, but once you start, you will figure it out later. What you need to do is to just continue pushing and persevere. Because one thing life has taught me is that you cannot just sit down and wait and keep hoping you're making the right decisions or the right choices. Instead of hoping you're doing the right thing, just make what you're doing right. And then learn to not compare your day one to someone else's day 1000. Because if you're being very honest, you're not even being fair to yourself. One thing I always say is everyone's journey is different and unique. And every step teaches you something valuable. It is natural to fear what you don't know, but it is also a sign that you are actually making progress. You are pushing your boundaries. You are progressing. You are growing. You are evolving. So don't let anyone or anything make you feel like you are not doing your best. Don't put yourself up to people's expectation. As a business owner or a founder, how people receive your product is entirely out of your control. But one single thing you can control is the quality of the product you are delivering. So focus on that. Keep releasing the best quality because that is actually what really matters. That is what is important. Starting today is not even about having all the answers figured out or knowing what will happen or having a plan basically. But then it is about you taking the leap of faith, believing in yourself, embracing all the uncertainties, and just help yourself adapt and grow. Remember, every expert was once a beginner. So believe in yourself and just start. I'll be leaving you with 5 productivity tips that will help you actually start something now. Tip 1: break down your work into small manageable parts and then start with the simpler ones. That way you have a sense of achievement that you've achieved something and you keep growing into it. Something as simple as doing the dishes in the morning is something that will give you a win. Tip number 2: set a deadline. Create a sense of urgency that will push you into action. If you don't create that sense of urgency, then you tend to expand your work. Imagine you have a task to complete in 30 minutes. That will take you 30 minutes, and then you don't set a deadline. You become a slave to Parkinson's law, which, if because it's open, you left it open, you may end up not doing it, or even doing it after 7 days or more. So set a deadline. Tip number 3, embrace imperfection. Accept that your first attempt may not be perfect. It is normal. So focus on iteration, build on something. Start something today, take the first step, take the leap of faith, and then you keep building on each iterations. Tip number 4, seek feedback. Engage others to gain new perspective. Redefine your approach. Learn from others. Let them give you feedback on what you've done so you can build on it and improve yourself on it. Tip number 5, and the last one, celebrate your small wins. Acknowledge and celebrate your progress, no matter how small or how minute it may seem. It is progress. It is you doing something. Celebrate it. Know that, oh, I've tried, and make yourself feel good about it, no matter how little it is. Not knowing how it will go is the main reason why you should start now. Enjoy yourself while doing it. The journey may be very challenging, but I promise you to be rewarding. You are going to like the result. Like, you're going to see it and like it, and you'll be proud of yourself. And the best part is you don't have to do it alone. You can join our community of achievers on PM with Mo. We are always rooting for you. So if there's anything you're scared of starting, you can share in the comment section, and anyone that has an experience will respond to it or help you provide solutions or something that can help. Before going, I'll leave you with this. Be tired of starting something new all the time and not finishing it. So start something and see it through. See you next time. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more inspiring content. Remember, start today and figure it out later. Thank you. Bye.